Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome to Selenium Python training program. Today we are going to discuss about how to handle checkboxes in Selenium Python. So what I'm going to do right now means let me open my document and let me list down the steps what I want to do right now. So the first thing is my scenario is handle checkbox. This is what my scenario is. In order to handle the checkbox, what are all the various steps required for us? The first step is open the browser and application. Those are one and the same. I'm not writing down those steps. The next point is identify the property for the checkbox. Use a click command on that object. Okay, use a click command on that object which will be updating that particular checkbox. Okay, good enough. So let me switch to the application where exactly we have these checkboxes. I'm opening the bing.com and I'm navigating to the bing.com settings page. On this particular page you have this search suggestion checkbox. See here, here is my checkbox search suggestions, and by default the checkbox is in a checked mode. Now let us write down a WebDriver program which will be toggling the status of this checkbox. So I'm creating a new program here, new Python file demo 5, and here on this program the import and other things are one and the same. So let me copy the content from the previous script whatever we have created and paste it here, and delete all the comments whatever you have in that test scripts. Okay, delete all the comments whatever you have in that test script. Let me delete that. So I don't want all these commands too. So here the updated script have import to time, import as WebDriver, creating an object to Chrome, and launching a browser. So it means opening the application on a browser, and at the end we have wait for some time, and even it's terminating the browser. Now my application URL is this bing.com settings page. So copy the URL and update the URL here. Okay, I'm just updating my URL here. Now, once after we updated the URL, the next point here is this is my checkbox. Right click on a checkbox, inspect. So whenever you performed an inspect operation, we noticed that it has an ID property. Copy that, go back to your program, and here driver dot find element by ID, and I'm using a simple click a command on top of that. Nothing more than that. I'm not doing anything else. Just a simple click command I'm using. Now, let me run my test script and see how this is going to work. Run as demo file. Just run the demo file. It launches a browser, and it should perform the operation on a checkbox. See here, the checkbox went into an unchecked mode. So click is a command, okay, on a checkbox specifically. When you want to deal with the checkboxes, click is a command which will toggle the status of the checkbox. Toggle the status of the checkbox. Okay, but my requirement is I don't want to toggle it. Okay, I don't want to toggle it based on the status of a checkbox. I need to update it. What does it means? For suppose if my checkbox is in checked mode, then simply print a message that it is already checked. If it is in not checked mode, then check it and print a message that successfully checked. Like that, you have to create a script. Okay, let me copy this demo 5 and create a new program, and demo6.py. I just copy pasted my content now. And in the demo 6, what I am doing means all these comments I'm deleting from here. And now instead of using this click command, I'm going to use a different command here. That is displayed, is enabled, and is selected. These are the three different commands we have. Is selected is a command. The output of this is selected is either true or a false. Okay, the output of this is selected is either true or a false. So here, what I'm going to do right now, so is selected is either true or a false. If it is in a checked mode, then it will return a true, else it will return a false. See, I don't know how this is going to work. Directly, I'm storing it in a P1. Print status is plus P1, or else instead of doing that directly plus P1, I have only this message, right? Plus P1. So when I run my test script, let us see what exactly the outcome from this P1, and based on that we can understand what it is capturing. See, it returned as a true. The true means checkbox is already in a checked mode. Okay, checkbox is already in a checked mode. Now, simply I can write down an if condition here specifying that if it is true, then perform this operation. If it is a false, then perform this operation. We need to write down a condition here. So let me write an if. If here I'm giving it as a P1. So when this content will be executed, when the value present in a P1 is a true, print already checked. If this is not the case, then we need to go to an else block. Else, I need to perform a click operation on that checkbox. Click followed by print. What I would like to print here, successfully checked it. So here this is not a clear, this is click, right? This is a click. Now let me run my test script and see what it is returning to the console this time. As per my scenario, it was supposed to print a true first, followed by already checked to the console. See, true got a printed and already checked got a printed to the console. Like this, we can handle the checkboxes. Usually, we can use a is a selected command to know what exactly the status of a checkbox, and we can update it. Usually, this is selected is used on checkboxes and as well as a radio buttons. This is how you can deal with checkboxes. That's all I have. See you again in the next session.